Hello guys, welcome back to episode 6 of A State of Mind, or State of Mind, not A State of Mind, here on A Layman's Insight. I hope you're having a good day. We've just woken up, what looks like a memory of the car accident that Adam was in. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks to the first Max Payne. Okay. This vehicle is the property of... Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. A lullaby box. At least I think it is. Unless the music's just in our head. Oh. Come on.
Stay there.
Do you remember this?
Gotcha.
Yes! Find Charlie.
What?
What a nightmare.
What a night.
Ah, I was close. Sigmund would be proud. Adam woke up from his dream. Okay. That lullaby music's quite eerie. Take a look outside. Looks quite peaceful. A beautiful evening. Let's follow that music.
There is one question in this world, John, that you should be asking yourself every day. Are you truly happy? Happiness comes from your brain. I could tell you a lot about your happy brain, about dendrites and synapses, but that would be quite boring. So instead, imagine a cave, a small, hollow ball filled with a sweet liquid, like a cherry. That's how it all began, with the brain of a little primeval tapeworm. Let's call him Bob.
Ha, Bob.
Of course, Bob was not his real name. Tapeworms had long tapeworm names, just as long as their bellies, of which they were famously proud. But sadly, nobody remembers those true tapeworm names. Now, Bob lived in his little hole in the ground and was totally happy with his life. The earth was warm and comfortable, just like your bed. And with that, he was quite satisfied. But one day, Bob realized that the world around him was changing. It was growing cold and damp and wasn't comfortable at all anymore. This made Bob very sad. Because when the world changed, Bob would have to change too. And neither his happiness nor his lovely long belly could stay the same. So the tapeworm did something very interesting. He took his head and carefully turned it inward on himself to the ball with the sweet liquid that was his brain.
Whoa.
Now, Bob's outside world was completely connected with his inside world. And when the outside world would change, his inside world was safe. That way, in the ball with the sweet liquid, the little worm could preserve his happiness forever. And he lived happily ever after until the end of prehistory. So remember, when the world and everything around us becomes cold and damp, we have to turn our outsides in and let our outside and our inside become one. And when you close your eyes, little John, then imagine how that would feel.
You know, that is quite an intense bedtime story. But I don't know if it's a metaphor for meditation or sticking your head in the sand and willful ignorance. It's one of the two. It could be both. But the kid's 7 years old or something. My god. Oh, there's a note here. Let's read the note. Note from Amy for John. Oh, that's for the kid, yeah. Privet. Okay. Right. Luther, let's have a look here.
What is that?
Whoa. Object ID unknown, possibly dangerous. Please contact a member of City 5 security. See if there's anything else I can do here. Can I take it?
I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind. Or is this some kind of stupid test?
Steve Collins has an incoming call. Okay.
Wow, Richard, you don't look good.
It's fine. Just ran into a bit of trouble.
At least got my pen drive.
Downstairs, you mean? What are you doing? Come up here.
Okay. Where? I am allowed in the building still, that's right, so we're not lost our access to our birdies. I wonder why they thought I was dead. I mean, it was a car accident. The only way anybody would think I was dead is if somebody declared me dead.
And disease.
Help our authorities fight crime more effectively.
I wonder if they'll let me in.
Man, Richard, look at you. You're a walking corpse.
Gee,
Did you at least
thanks.
get what you wanted?
Yep, here. Don't look at me like that. It's just a password. Will you help me?
Fine, but I can tell you right now that it's not going to be quick. I can't do that all online. I have to get a copy of the database first.
How long will that take?
A day at least.
Oof.
Okay. I have some other stuff to do anyway. You know, concerning those dealers.
Are you going to report them? You know, I'd be careful if I were you.
You know what one of those guys told me? That I'm dead.
What? That's a joke, surely. Or a threat.
Didn't sound like it. Some guy called Jay is telling everybody, apparently.
Richard, they're junkies. They're high. They hang out all day in Neverland or wherever it is they go these days.
Jay, or maybe J-A-Y? Do you know who they meant by that? Maybe a hacker. Something was with his arm.
Huh. A hacker. Jay, something with his arm. Augmented, maybe. That rings a bell. Wasn't there an Arco?
Come on, Steve, help me out,
Hey,
man.
hold on. I'll send you some material from the archives.
Oh, brilliant, you have
Find
archive
it.
access. Well, okay. Let's see here. Who is Jay? Well, let's start from the top left here. Unknown assailants, assault police station. Theft of database technology. London, TVN, whatever that is. A group of unknown individuals has assaulted a police station in the remote district 99 last night. Stealing government-issued database technology from the Rodat series. Sorry, of the Rodat series. The attackers breached the doors of the police station, guarded by only 2 police bots with a rocket launcher. They fled the scene before any more units arrived. A spokesman said that the culprits were most likely anarchists or hardware hackers. Okay. Bit back. Put that back.
J. Kozowski.
Okay.
Wanted terrorist in hiding.
In hiding?
Hmm.
Okay, but where?
Oops, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. New York. Augmentation scientist of Kurtz Labs J. Kozowski eluded police summoning this pardon me, let me try that again. Augmentation scientist of Kurtz Labs J. Kozowski eluded police summoning and subsequent questioning by fleeing to an unknown location. K was suspected to have connections to terrorist organizations such as Breakpoint, and is also a suspect connected to industrial espionage regarding research documents and facility layouts. The initial digital manhunt remains inconclusive. Okay, I'll put that back. I'm going to read through them all. I don't want to miss anything. Augmentation produces subhumans. Sociologist warns of danger of enhancement technologies. Washington. Sociologist, there we go, Jonathan Miller criticized augmentation technology in an interview. We observe that employers require or even demand augmentations if you apply for a job. Healthy human arms aren't enough anymore. As a society, we should be aware that we are in the progress of creating, I would have put process there, progress of creating humans of different quality. Advertisement promises superhumans, but if you cannot afford augmentations, you're virtually demoted to a subhuman level. Indeed. Cybercriminals hack the cloud. False identities distributed. Okay, this is the... yeah, this must be the American calendar. So 13th of January 2048, that was like yesterday or something in the game. London. As recently as today, we have learned that cybercriminals hacked the telecommunications service, the cloud, during the last month. The spokesperson of the service commented that intruders could create and distribute false IDs on a large scale. The search for the culprits, allegedly from an anarchistic milieu, is now of the highest priority. Okay. Hacking.
Jack McHale.
Ooh.
Augmented arms. Hacker.
Augmented arms, that fits the description. Berlin. Berlin police succeeded in landing another heavy blow against cybercrime. During a raid in Sector 31, 16 members of hacker group CPK were arrested. CPK founder Jack McHale could not be apprehended. Due to his unusual augmentations, the hacker had recently made a name for himself in the cyborg fashion scene. Okay, so we have location. That is roughly where, like, we're in Berlin. We have the augmented arm. Could be him. I'll put that there.
Jeff Kozowski. Augmented arm.
But Jeff Kozowski also has an augmented arm. Okay, okay. Augmented body parts are more efficient, durable, and aesthetic. Our colleague Jeff Kozowski will amputate one of his biological arms and replace it with an augmentation he developed himself. He will be a better human. Wow. We'll leave that there. Hackers on the rise, sorry. Number of digital assaults increased again. The number of attacks from hackers and data anarchists on governmental and private networks increased yet again. This was stated in the final report of the year 2047. According to the report, the total number of... what? Okay, the total number of registered incidents has doubled compared to the year before. Okay, I'm not too worried about that right. Base 6 bots about to be released.
Bots. Wonderful.
Appendages of previous models are compatible. Nice. New York. The shipping of a new series of Android is about to start in North America. Owners of the previous models can continue to use spare parts like arms or legs, just like ordinary augmentations, for their new bots. In wake of the release, officials have set up collecting points where all robots can be disintegrated or disposed. That reminds me of iRobot. That was a good movie. Not worried about that just now. CPK declares...
Jack McHale.
Ah.
Okay, so much for Jack.
We hereby declare that both of our founders, Andy West and John McHale, were killed on June 22nd, 2046, during a drone attack carried out by the terrorist state. The fight against the technocratic system continues. Join us. Okay. Now he could have faked his death. You know, it's totally possible. Okay, so we'll remember that Jack McHale is a potential, but I'll put him to the back burner right now. So we'll focus on Kurtz while... Sorry, Kowalski, sorry. Jeff Kowalski. Police bots.
Good lord.
Good God! New hardpoints for automatic weapon. Berlin. The robotic police force of the United States will be outfitted with a new arm augmentation. Officials of the Security Council agreed on this new technology's deployment. The most important new function will be the hardpoint for an automatic weapon with a total capacity of 950 rounds of ammunition. According to the Council, this new equipment is necessary to counter the increasing number of anarchist criminals who are increasingly violent and heavily armed. Alright.
Terrorists connected to the Doomsday Club.
The Breakpoint hackers, probably.
Ah. After 3 cabin car accidents, the manufacturer denied any responsibility. Accidents are tragic, but almost all could be classified as human errors like reverting to manual control. Open cases are allegedly the responsibility of Doomsday-affiliated terrorists who hack the vehicles to discredit the utilized technology. Okay. Hackers. Oh, I can only assign 3 things. Okay.
This is something.
Alright. He goes into hiding. No, I don't think that's right. We know that he's in hiding. We should find out where that is. Yeah, I think hackers are being on the rise. That is an important one. I'll complete that.
This looks interesting. Jeff
Kozowski.
Researcher in the field of robotics. Augmentation of the right lower arm. Luddite. Breakpoint went under the radar. Connections to Berlin's anarchy scene. Doomsday. That's an anarchist's club. I could try there. Okay, Steve. Thanks. I'll call you about the move scan search.
You want to go to Doomsday? Are you mad? There's a raid there every other week.
I want to know why I am apparently dead.
Oh, come on, Richard. That's just junkie talk. You're alive.
I got my ass
Concentrate on
kicked.
Tracy and James. And on your
And I want to know why.
know, Steve.
There should be nothing wrong with that, Steve.
Why does he think I'm dead? Maybe he knows something about James, too.
Okay, Steve. Let's go to Doomsday. Head out to the club. I'm assuming it's in another part of the town because I didn't actually see it around this area. So we might need to take a cab or something. Right, to Doomsday. I don't want to take a cab again because of the accident. And if they are indeed hackable, it could lead to me dying again.
Today that communication service of the cloud. The hackers created vast numbers of false identities and brought them into circulation. Experts believe that either an organized criminal network or
Doomsday.
foreign secret services are behind the attacks. A high-intensity search is on for the criminals.
Maybe this guy knows where Doomsday is.
Nolan, what happened to you?
It's nothing. I'm okay.
Man, I'm calling Medi.
No, don't do that.
I'm okay.
I'd rather you didn't, but thanks very much for caring.
From The Voice, your trusted news source for Berlin and the Western.
I don't see Doomsday here. See a hotel, 96A.
Help our authorities fight
West Plaza's where I
crime.
live.
Help our authorities improve the lives.
Okay, no, we'll take transport. We'll take transport. Oops.
A drone attack by the Eastern Union within the Eastern Security Zone has caused serious damage to the inner city. A 250-story administration building was destroyed by fire.
Here we go.